Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Masiachengo, and I'm your accounting teacher. I'm taking you for this war program. So I need to introduce maybe to those who are coming across my video for the first time. I think you can see my name that is appearing on the screen. That is Mr. Masiachengo. I did a master's in applied accounting, and don't doubt my capacity to make you pass this year. So let's get to today's topic. Today's topic is on incomplete records. Remember, today's topic is on incomplete records. It's about incomplete records. This is our third topic. So I need to take you in stages. So the topic today is incomplete records. The first stage that I want you to know is the stage of determining our opening capital. I'm expecting you to determine our opening capital. So opening capital, we are using our basics from O level, even from the beginning of our syllabus. We say assets minus liabilities. So what is more important in the first stage is you identify your assets at the start of the period. You tick them, then you add the two assets. In this case, it's 1000 plus 900. We get 1900. Then when we get to 1900, we need also to determine our liabilities. Okay, our liability in this case, it's how much? $500 dollars. Okay, then we deduct this one from $1900, and then we get our opening capital as our opening capital in this case is 1000 minus 500 is 1400. So this was easy, but what you need to be very careful is we use assets at the start of the period and liabilities at the start of the period. So the start of the period in this case is 2001, not 2002. And this is there's another additional information that is indicating that there were drawings of how much? $200 per month. But remember, these are the drawings for 2002, but we are using information for the start of the period. Okay, how do we show it in a systematic way that is easier for management to understand? We can present it in a statement of affairs. We have what we call a statement of affairs. A statement of affairs as at 30 June 2001 has indicated our assets being our assets with the motor van with prepaid assets. Then we add the two, we get a total of how much? 1900. Then our liability was loan, then we deduct this loan. Okay, then the answer that we get is the 1900. This is the systematic way. I'll give you an example also to try. Okay, let's proceed to stage number number 2. Stage number 2, let me get my pen. It's very important for you for me to highlight some areas that are very critical. We are supposed to calculate our net profit, but this is the net profit for the current year. How do you determine that this is the current year? We have got the two accounting period. The current year in this case is 2000. The year 2002 is our current year. So we want to determine the net profit for which accounting period? For this 2002 accounting period. Okay, let's do it together step by step so that you can follow. Okay, what are we supposed to do? We have got our we are supposed to determine the formula first. The formula for calculating net profit for the year is equal to opening capital minus is equal to closing capital minus opening capital. Then we deduct additional capital, then we add, this one is a plus, we add our drawings. So it's a matter of just determining that the opening capital is calculated from the information that will be given at the start of the period. Our closing capital is determined from the information at the end of the period. So we are supposed to determine our closing capital from these figures. These figures, we are supposed to use our accounting equation and determine our what? Our closing capital. So our closing capital is from these figures. Then these figures, they are to give us our opening capital. Okay, opening what? Our opening capital from these figures. Okay, I think you are fine with that. But also there's something that is missing: additional capital. Where do we get additional capital? I think we need to get additional capital from a statement like this one. The owner brought his private motor vehicle, something that is private. It's additional what? Capital. So our additional capital, this is our additional capital. Okay, we can take this one as our what? Our additional what? Capital. All right, then our drawings, I think we can get our drawings from this figure. This is our drawing, but these drawings are very tricky. They are saying per month, so we are supposed to multiply by what? By 12 in order to determine the annual drawings. Okay, from this information, I want you now to slot in the missing figures in order to determine the net profit for the year ended 2002, not 2001. This is for the year ended 2002. So you can please leave this one. This is for the year 2002. I want you to try and determine the net profit for 2002. So let's use the formula. I'm giving you 1 minute to punch that. Calculate the closing capital from this figure. All right, opening capital from this figure. Additional capital is 1,500. Our drawings is actually 200 times what? 12. Thank you. I think you are almost there. Let me show you the answer that I've prepared for you. Let's use the information that I've presented here in a systematic way. We can do it this way. Okay, I think this will be good. Remember, we are doing this one for the year 2002. Okay, I didn't indicate the year, but we need to indicate we are supposed to calculate this one for the year 2002. Okay, so we are going to prepare an SFP. This is a SFP, what we call it, a statement of financial position. Statement of financial position. Okay, statement of financial position, our SFP. Okay, we take our, from the previous slide, we are taking the 2002 what information. Okay, so this is our 12,000. 12,000 is for 12,000 is for the motor van. Okay, 12,000 motor van. Then we take this one, prepaid assets. Then our total was how much? 12,000 and what? This is 12,500. Then we are using this figure as our balancing figure. Okay, you put it at the bottom there. We are using the bottom up method. Okay, let's still continue with our formatting. We get to the new what? To the new heading. Okay, our new heading is equity and what? And liabilities. Okay, our opening capital, we have determined this one. Our additional capital, we have this one again. Then the total, we get 2,000 what? 2,900. All right, but we are supposed to calculate our what? Our net profit. In this case, it's still missing, so we leave this one as a question mark. But also 2,900 plus this question mark, we get these two question marks again. Then after that, we are supposed to put our drawings figure, and this is 2,000 what? 400. We don't have problem with this one. Then we get also another two question mark. From below, what we do, we get our 12,500. We are going to subtract 12,500 minus 1,000. This 1,000. Then we get our what? 11,500. This is our 11,000 what? 500. Okay, we put our 11,500 what? On these three what? Question marks. Then when we are done with this one, we are supposed to add drawing to this one. Then we get 13,900. We put it what? Here. And then we are deducting again 13,900 minus 2,900. Then we get our 11,000. Okay, thank you so much. I think this is our presentation on how to calculate the net profit. Then we are going to, tomorrow's lesson will be calculating the sales for the period and the purchases for